I'm Andy Reeder. I'm an attorney here at the law firm of Reeder Nussbaum. One of the biggest misconceptions I hear from potential clients when they call my office is that just because they were on the property of a particular business or establishment and they were injured while on that property, they automatically believe that that property owner is responsible for paying for any damages they sustained as a result of that injury, when in fact that's not actually true. Just because you're on somebody else's property does not automatically make the property owner responsible for any injuries you sustained while on their property. In fact, the property owner has to have done something wrong to cause you to be injured. And that's why if you are injured while on somebody else's property, it's important for you to pay attention to your surroundings and try as best you can to determine what it is that caused you to be injured while on that person's property. Was there something on the floor? If there was, what was it? Was it water? Was it a spilled soda? Was it a piece of food? Was it a piece of paper that shouldn't have been on the floor? All those things are very important and things that we're going to need to know later on down the road in order to be able to best prepare your case for trial, if your case goes that far, or in order to make successful recovery for you. The other important aspect of determining whether or not a property owner is responsible for any injuries you may have sustained while on their property is whether or not the property owner had time to fix the problem that caused you to be injured. In other words, if you're at a place of business and you slip and fall in a puddle that was on the floor, had that puddle been there long enough for that property owner to know and recognize that the puddle was there and to clean it up? Or is that something that happened just seconds before you walked into it and slipped and fell? Now, obviously, that's not something that the person that's injured can oftentimes determine. However, it's important that if you are injured on someone else's property, that you try and pay attention to your surroundings and try and determine what caused that substance to be on the floor. And is that something that should have been cleaned up in a timely manner but wasn't?